Hi guys, welcome back. Episode number 5 of Grant Plays Minecraft. Um, got a couple of different things. Hi guys, welcome back. Episode number 5 of Grant Plays Minecraft. We're down here at level 11 doing a bit of mining. Came across our first diamond, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I got a couple of different things planned for today. Just wanted to show you quickly though. With your diamonds here, I usually like to take the blocks out underneath, make sure that we're not above lava or anything like that before we break our diamonds. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Um, don't think there's gonna be any more to that. If you come across one diamond, sometimes they can be kitty corners to each other like this, and you won't be able to see there's more diamonds there. So usually break a couple of the blocks around just to make sure that we got all our diamonds. I'm gonna head back to the surface, guys. Do a little bit of prep, and I'll see you guys there shortly. Hey guys, welcome back. We're just back up with the surface here. I went and found a couple more diamonds. We're going to need a couple in the next episode, I think. And you can see I kind of, in my time mining, I found a fair much more stuff. I actually have a bunch of iron here too. And the other thing I did is I started to prepare a little bit of a pen. I'll show you that here in a second. Or we need to go collect some sheep and some cows, which are down by the village there, bring them back to our place and start corralling them. Easiest way to do that, well, actually there's a bunch of different ways to do that. We just need to make a bunch of fences first, and fence is made with sticks. Just 6 sticks along the bottom like this makes you a fence. And I'll show you why these are really nice in a second here. The other thing we need to do is make a couple of gates, and those are with planks in the middle like this, and sticks on the outside, like that. So 2 gates will be enough for now. Okay, so the advantage to fences are that they are taller than 1 block. You can't jump over them. So where 1 block you can jump onto, nothing can jump over a fence like this. And that's why fences are kind of nice. Hi guys, welcome back. We're just up at the surface here. I went and found a few more diamonds, and we got a bunch of other stuff that we collected down beneath. So we actually have enough stuff to do a fair amount of the next couple there. Hi guys, welcome back. While we were down there, I went and found a couple more diamonds just through strip mining there. Not strip mining, branch mining. Sorry. You can see once we put all our stuff together from the other side of the mine, we got a fair amount of stuff to the next couple of projects we want to take care of. The next thing we need to do, guys, is to go corral some of the sheep and some of the cows that are down by the village there. And to do that, we need to contain them. Best way is with the fence and fence gates. I'll show you how to make those quick. Fences with 6 sticks like this. And if you take the 2 out of the middle and you put planks in, you make a gate. And I'll show you outside how these work. The really nice thing about fences is once you put them up, you can't jump over top of them at all, nor can mobs. Whereas you can jump onto 1 block like this, the fence is actually 1.5 tall. If you have a block next to it, you can jump onto the block, and you can see that we take a bit of a hop up as we go onto the fence, and that's why it prevents us from going over. As far as designs, to have a big pen sunk in the ground like this with fence along the outside is my favorite. It's a good combination of aesthetics and functionality. I'll show you functionality in a little bit, but just aesthetically, it's just kind of a nice way to keep the animals corralled. And the thing about sinking something in the ground like this is that the animals can suffocate in the side of a wall. If your pen gets too crowded, the animals will kind of bump into each other and they'll push some of them into the outside of the wall here. And the same thing happens with fences, but because a fence is a certain type of block, even though the animals will technically get pushed into them, they won't suffocate because the fence is considered a transparent block. And then I'm just going to run a line down the middle here. I might not quite have enough one short, of course, so that we can separate our cows and our sheep. And I'll show you that in a second. So a couple of gates here, and we have ourselves a couple of fences, or a couple of pens for animals. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to do, and let's go find some animals. I collected some of the wheat from our little riverside farm here, and wheat is what you use to lead both sheep and cows. And I replanted everything that's down there, and the sugar cane I've been kind of extending down the riverbank as we get a bunch. And I got a bunch in my hand too here. The wheat, of course, we could have just come and got from the village too. There's always going to be a bunch there. So there's a couple of cows here. I don't know about sheep. We might have to go back over the hill to get some of them too, but yeah, we know where there's some more around the hill. All we need is 2 cows. The more the better, but you need at least 2 to start the breeding. So let's see if we can't get this third guy to follow us too. And it's just oh, there's a 4th one too. That'd be even better. Just like the chickens, we're probably going to lose 1 or 2 along the way. So if you start with 4, you might get 2 back there. Yeah, and he's just ignoring us. Oh, let's not go down there. Just like the chickens, if you just kind of walk at a half speed or something like that, the animals will follow you. Oh, we're down to 2 already. That's nice. The animals you can breed with the same food that you have them follow you with. You can actually breed your chickens with seeds, and you can breed your cows with wheat, and that's what we're going to do. But you need at least 2 to start with. So the same with sheep. You just breed your sheep, and well, I guess only one's going to follow us here. Let's see if we can get him home before the sunset. And then one of the really nice things about the pen design I have here is that you can just walk right backwards into the pen, and the animals will follow you in, and then they're trapped in there, and you can just use the gate to get out. So, for functionality of putting the animals in the pen, it's kind of nice. And oh, I see there's a zombie already. So yeah, if we just walk backwards right into the pen, he's going to follow us in, and he's ours now. So let's go sleep the night away. We'll move another one of those cows, and then go find some sheep. The other thing I wanted to do today is to use a bit of redstone and extend our door length here, because I end up kind of getting trapped by the door a bunch of times just because the signal's not long enough. So there's a really easy redstone way to fix that, just like that. Get stuck in the door. A really easy redstone way to fix that. And yeah, as soon as we get our couple animals corralled and kind of doing to our whim there, we're going to fix that door. So second cow here, let's come with me. Oh, hi zombie. When the zombies are on fire like this, they can set you on fire too. So the zombies burn up during the daytime. I'm sure you guys knew that already, but yeah, it's really as simple as this, guys. You just kind of walk backwards at a half speed, and he's gonna follow us into the pen with his pal there, and gonna start producing us some little guys. There we go. There's 2 of them. So now if we right click on them, they produce some hearts, and then they produce us a little guy like that. Easy peasy. So it takes about 20 minutes for him to grow up, and then we have 3 animals that we can produce with, and we'll make a 4th, and then we have 2 pairs that we can start producing. And just kind of the way rabbits can grow exponentially, our cow population is going to grow exponentially as well. So from 3 to 4 to 6 and onwards. There we go, there's more chickens. Oh, you died. This lot of chicken eggs is doing us pretty good. Okay. Must have been down here. Oh, there's two more. Okay. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a break, go find some sheep. I don't really know if the guys over the hill there are going to be the easiest ones to lead back. Hopefully, you know, over this direction where it's a little bit flatter, we can go find some. So I'm going to go track down where the easiest sheep are to bring back, and plan a route out, and I'll come back to you guys right as I'm starting to lead the sheep. I'll see you guys soon. Hi guys, welcome back. We're 200, 250 blocks east, so we're facing west. That's towards our house. So we came east to come find some sheep. They're right in the direction that I was pointing at because they're to be the easier way to move them. There's 4 of them here, and we're gonna see if we can slowly start working with all 4 and hopefully get 2 of these guys home in one shot. Yeah, one guy already gave up there. Okay. Yeah, it should be a fairly straight shot. We just go a little bit to the left of that mountain there, and that'll take us right home. Yeah, it's just 2 with 3. If you hang around here and wait, that last guy would reset himself and come with you, but just try it with 3 and see if we can get 2 of them home. And yeah, it's just going to be kind of a slow little march home like this. So what I was mentioning there with the door, what I want to do with that door is just to extend the amount of time it's open off of each button push. I don't think it's really happened on camera too much, but if you're not through the door almost instantly, it's going to shut right back on you, and kind of gets a little bit frustrating, I guess. So yeah, we lost one guy there. Let's see if we can get these 2. So it's a little bit frustrating, and so you know we can very easily extend the amount of time the door is open with a bit of redstone. It's this this dirt patch here is the same one we came up the first day with a bit of coal, and the lava is just down that way too. The river's right in front of us here. So we you know we got pretty lucky. We don't have to lead the sheep too far to get them back to our house. You just start to see it there. Animals cross water very easily. They just they swim a little bit slower than they walk, but it's nothing for them just to go for a swim to follow you. And front of our house here. Oh right, I forgot that my pen isn't complete there. Well, okay, let's just leave those 2 guys there. Okay, well, you guys all came back on the right side. That's good. We'll put that there. And if our sheep reset. Yeah, they did. Okay, perfect. Okay, and now that they're in, you get up the corner there. Same thing, you just click on them, and they reproduce. So the nice thing about sheep is that they don't always just come in white. They come in a ton of different colors. Actually, we can do this right away. I think there might be 16 or so different colors we can dye our sheep, and that gives us quite a range of colors to work with. Maybe red yet. Yellow is, sorry, those yellow flowers we had make you yellow dye. Red flowers make you red dye. You can see the yellow flowers off in the distance there. There's one red flower over by the lava. Lapis dyes animals blue, ink sacs black, and yeah. So you just click on the sheep, they change color for you. You can go yellow. And now if you were to dye a white and a blue, you'd get a light blue sheep produced out of it. If you dye blue and blue, you get a blue sheep, and that goes on for any of the rainbow or any of the color combinations. If you do a weird one, like say a purple and a yellow, I think it just gives you one or the other. Like there's no, if you make a combination that isn't going to produce one of the game colors, it's just going to randomly give you one of the two. So yeah, that's our cows collected, our sheep collected. I'm probably going to segregate the sheep a little bit and start, making some blue and some white and some of the typical colors that I use. And yeah, so let's sleep this night away, not just yet. A repeater, some torches, some redstone. Actually, we can do this door even in the dark. And I'll show you what I want to do here. So what's going to happen is when you push this button, it's going to turn this redstone on for us. And we can harvest that signal by doing this. So now we can take a repeater off of this block, and that's going to give us power to that repeater. You can't do this with redstone. When you power this block with redstone, it's what's considered a weak signal rather than a strong signal, which when you run redstone into a block, like if you go like this powering the block, that gives you a strong signal. A repeater into a block gives you a strong signal, and those are actually the button itself there is a strong signal, and that's why we can pull redstone down off of this block, but the redstone here won't power this because this redstone is powering this block weakly. So we need to use this one as a repeater. And then all we're going to do is invert a couple of torches. So if we put a torch there, that opens the door for us. If we put a torch here, this turns the initial torch off, except when the repeater turns on, and it opens our door for a longer amount of time. So you can see that's the normal. That turns itself on, and now the door is open for a little bit longer. You can extend that by 1, and that's going to hold our door open even for longer. And if you go too long, we're going to get too short. Actually, we didn't there. Anyways, if you added more repeaters and stuff like that, eventually you'd get two complete signals. But just like this, you can see our door is held open for a little bit longer, and that's all we wanted to do with this redstone. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Well, I think we did all right for today's episode. We got the animals corralled that we needed corralled right away. We have starting to get more chickens spawned in. Actually, you can see the first adult has grown up. So he's going to start producing eggs to get into the bottom there. Actually, we don't need to do too many more into the bottom here, but we're starting to get a little bit of an egg supply going, and even after we get enough chickens into the chicken farm here, I'm going to let this run for a little bit and just stockpile a couple eggs in case something happens or for when we move, stuff like that. It's, oops. You gonna come back? I don't quite understand the logic, but some of the time, or actually a lot of the time, these guys try and um, get so that they're with an adult. So a lot of the times, even when you push him out of the chamber here, he wants to come back. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to call the episode here, guys. Yeah, you know what? We got a lot done here. Actually, you can see our first sheep's going up there, so we can now produce. So if we go white and blue, he's going to give us a light blue sheep. You can see that color. That's a really nice color too. I like that color. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this is a bit of insight for you guys. Next time, I think we're going to start enchanting our armor. That's it's really easy to do, and it's kind of one of the most important modifiers to your armor. You can see our armor's taking a little bit of damage there, and we don't have boots either yet. That's a little silly. Some boots like this. You remember pants are around the outside, your chest plate is like this, and your helmet is around the top like that. Yeah, so next episode we're going to start enchanting our armor, and that sometimes doubles, triples the efficiency in which it protects you. Your tools, you can sometimes double, triple the amount of damage they do, stuff like that. So it's really easy to do. You just needed a couple of diamonds for it, and it makes a massive difference. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys later.